Alright, and hey there, Proxify crew, and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Cloud 2 Let's Play. So if you guys missed out during the last episode, we went and spoken on over to the Elder Jurak tree that was back over at Sindain, and we went and wanted to go and ask him if we needed to get ourselves a mysterious seed. Unfortunately, it seems like he doesn't have like the mysterious seed with us, unfortunately, because I even am checking throughout my items to make sure if I do have that item, because that is apparently a very important item for us to go and basically go out and grab so that we can finally be able to go and battle with the rainbow butterfly. Now apparently there is supposed to be another item known as the sun drop item as well too, which that is supposed to help us out with our time of the actual battle that is going to be happening there, but however we need to go and speak it over to a maid known as Adel back over at Max's house, so for us to actually go and hopefully get ourselves with that type of item, but there is quite a few other things before well, for us to actually go and pick up with that item, such as getting ourselves some sort of badge or something for Max, known as like some sort of like monster type of badge that is going to be there, but we'll have to go and figure that out during our time of this episode for today. Now I know that we do have to go and basically build ourselves up another type of house that is also going to be within Sindain, so that we can finally go and add that person as well too into our time there. So let's go and finally leave and actually start making our way back to the Palm Brinks area and heading on backward to Max's house, because there is still a few other type of things to actually go and do within our time on Max's place, such as getting ourselves an upgraded weapon as well too in the process, which I'm actually pretty excited about. And I believe that is actually going to be known as the trumpet gun, which I believe we have never actually got to go and use that during a dungeon yet. So that's going to be really nice to actually go and finally get ourselves a nice good upgraded type of gun for Max, because I know that we've been kind of stuck with this classic gun for like quite a while now. So let's go and finally go and head back over here. Now also as well, hope you guys do go and check out on the Pokemon Violet Let's Play. Of course, we are going to be continuing our time within the Area 0 type of place. We went and finally got to see our very first type of base station that is going to be going on there. I believe Tora literally said that there was like 4 different areas for us to go and literally explore around with that place that does have to offer there. And hopefully we can finally go and meet him in real in real life, which I'll be really excited to go and see. So let's go and finally head on into this room here where I believe our dad is going to be at, and he's going to go and give ourselves out with that weapon that we do need. So according to Cedric, is that you've been off to something recently and you're good at a lot of things, but in other hands that you never seen anything through though. So when you ask for help, it's hard for me to go and take you seriously, so just like that. But I know that, why don't you go and try to build this trumpet gun to a bell trigger? You think that you can go and do that? Nice. So now we just have to go and speak over to Jerome to accept you, and he'll bring you the bell trigger. Alright, so you just can go and build up the weapon that you've been given, or you can just go and buy a weapon or bring one that you go and find in some of the dungeons, which we've been kind of doing that as well too. We've been finding some weapons here and there in some of the different dungeons. Now I don't know why Max keeps on walking around all weird like that. I know that my PS2 controller likes to do that sometimes, which that's really weird, because that's kind of like the same type of thing that happens with my Dolphin emulator with some of my Xbox 360 controllers for like the wireless receivers, that sometimes it doesn't really hook up as well, and then it just kind of gets all weirded out like that. But however, there is one thing that we can go and do over at this way and actually take a picture of a table, which that is something new that we have not actually went and done just yet. But this area, however, is something that I kind of want to go and show you guys about here, which it actually looks super nice. Now if I actually had to go and try like literally say for what type of place that I wanted to go and stay in a type of video game type of area to live in, this would probably be one area to actually go and live around out here, because this place looks absolutely nice. Like, look at that, you get to see like a nice cool little waterfall kind of streaming outside of the window there. It just absolutely looks like so nice around out at the wall within this area. Now I believe at nighttime too, it actually looks a little bit better than here in just in the daytime though. But where Adele is actually going to be at is actually be located here in this room over this way. And I think we just need to go up into one more floor that's actually around out here. Now, I believe there is a picture that we can actually go and take, which that is going to be a ladder that is just literally right here. There you go. And also too, you don't want to forget about this one as well. This is also a picture for the stove, and this is going to be Ferdinand. Now I don't think we actually went and spoke on over to her yet, but apparently she actually does have a little bit of a side mission as well too, and she actually does need to go and find a certain chestnut. Now since we already just went and headed into chapter 2 and we already got ourselves a chestnut here, we can actually go and give this over to her, and we can finally now get Ferdinand finally befriended, and hopefully we can get her added into a part of Sindain as well. So So there you go. So that's already finished and done with. Now let's go and head on over to where Adel is finally going to be at, and actually go and complete off with this mission, because this mission is actually somewhat important for us specifically to actually go and do this here. So come around through this part, and you should be able to go and speak over to Adel. That's just right on over this way. So I see that I really wish that I could go and help you more than anything, but I don't have any confidence in myself. Now I believe at some point we should go and give all this type of items, such as like the hunk of copper, the thick hide, and also with some sort of cloth that you actually do need to go and give to her. You should be able to get yourself like some sort of tailor shop that should be opened up to the time of Sindain, and that will kind of help ourselves out with our type of chapter that we still need to go and continue onwards. So yes, so let's go and give those items to Adel there, and don't worry, even though that she is gone, she will be coming back. So all we have to do now is just go head through this door, and then just basically then go and re-enter back in, and then you should be able to go and see that Adel is still going to be there, and then we can go and finally recruit her, and then we can go and head back over to Sindain and build out on another house. So there she is. So Max, I finally completed a garment. I didn't want to go and let the materials go and give to me to go to waste, and that kept me going to the end. So I'm not completely satisfied with it, but would you wear it anyways? Nice, so we got ourselves with some green overalls, but still great, I have finished something. Now I feel much more confident. I'll do the very best that I can, so please take me with you. Alright, so now Adel has also been joined into our party of recruitment as well too. So let's go and finally move on out of here at this point, and let's go and head back to, well, basically back over to Sindain, and let's go back to the Sindain station, and we're gonna go and basically talk back to Conda and get all of our missing materials, because I'm still missing out on some more rolling logs, and also I'm missing out on a glass material, because we actually do need to go and rebuild up on that to get ourselves with the house going up around up in here. So let's go and do that. So let's go back inside, and let's see if there is any other type of people that's already in here. Now I don't know if you have to go and probably search for probably Adel and Ferdinand probably in another part of the train car or something, but I know that Conda and Rufio are still here that we can still be able to go and talk to. Now I wonder if you, so you can't actually go and sell. It's just that I didn't realize about that yet, and you can actually just go and just sell right off from your inventory list. Man, sometimes I can think of some of the most like dumbest things, and I just kind of think overboard way too much. Okay, well now I understand that if you ever do want to go and talk to Conda or Rufio, you can actually go and do that. You just have to go and just click on the selling type of button that is there. Jeez, okay. So we actually do need 20 of these guys, so well actually hold on. Before we go and worry about that, we do want to go and sell off a few things, which that is going to be this, of course. We're going to go and sell off at least 14 of these. Yes, there we go. And then we're also going to sell out some C type of crystals as well too. We'll sell off for 9 of those, get some extra cash with those. Let's go for, I thought we actually had something, here we go. We can go and sell these for an extra good ones as well too. Yeah, there you go. There, see, look how much cash that we actually do have. We actually have 3,000 type of guild that's going to be going on, and that's perfect. Now, there is also that butler as well, too, that you can also go and speak to and also get a recruitment from him. We may probably do that later. Apparently, there is supposed to be, like, some sort of auction that goes on, kind of like Final Fantasy 9 type of thing, that we have to go and do and actually get that for, like, 1,000 gil or something like that, which that's going to be a little bit tricky to go and grab, but I think we should be fine. But there we go. We went and bought all the things that we do need for this house. Well, let's go and do it, because unfortunately it seems that with actually building out a house, you can't really go and add in like a whole bunch of people into like one house, which that kind of sucks. But anyways, hopefully there should be some space around out there for us to go and add in another type of house that we actually do have to go and do, and that should be very well, hopefully helpful for our time. So let's go and head back over here, and let's see what is going on now. So there has been a change in the future. Something maybe will be happening. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. I know that we already have ourselves, I believe, what's it, like 50 so far? Yeah, we already have like 50 so far. Now, we actually go into our checklist, and you can actually see that there's a tailor shop restored, and we actually do need Adel to actually reside into Sindain for this type of problem that we do need to go and deal with. Alright, so let's go and add in another house up in here, and let's go and do that. So we already got ourselves a wooden house right over this way, so let's go and hit the A-OK button for the time being, and let's go and place within this wooden house, and actually place it right over. Let's go and do it right here. I think that should be nice, right? Another house that should be fine. Okay, so let's go down over this way, and let's go and move some people in, and we already have Adel right here. and let's go and move her over to the house. But let's go and talk back to Elder Jurak again, and we'll see if he has anything for us. Maybe I can get that seed from him, because I know that apparently we're supposed to be able to get some sort of seed or something from him, right? So let's go and kind of fast forward throughout this and jump right into this area. I know it's been a little bit of a while since we haven't really jumped into the other part that's over here. So hey, it's Elder Jurak again. How's it going, dude? Do you have anything else for us this time around? We actually came back around this time.
Master Jurak. Master Jurak, do you know about the rainbow butterfly?
Let me see. Rainbow butterfly. I've heard of it. It's a very rare monster, but it's not evil at all.
That seems a little bit interesting. It's not evil at all, but from what we've been hearing from the Furbits and everything is that apparently this butterfly, apparently if you look at it even wrong at this thing, apparently it like completely entraps you into the whole entire dungeon.
We'd like to meet it if possible. What should we do?
They like Lafrescia flowers. You'll find the butterfly where the Lafrescia grows.
Well, apparently we need a Lafrescia seed, so I believe this is where he's going to give that over to us just yet.
Really? Please, tell us, where does that flower bloom?
Now there, I'm not sure. If they're not in bloom already, you'll have to make them bloom.
Ah, okay.
Make them bloom? Ourselves?
Here, I'll give you this.
Oh, thank you. Well, at least we got ourselves with part 1 finally completed off here, so that's handy. Ew, that man just literally just sneezed out a seed. Ew, that's nasty, man. Why do I need to go and literally go and get your snot seed out here? Alright.
Plant that in the woods, and a bud will grow. But it takes more than that for a flower to show. You'll need sun drops.
Yes, the sun drops. The same type of thing that I kind of wanted to describe to you guys about during our time here in this episode.
They have the power to speed the growth of green things.
Ah, okay, so it actually speeds up the process. So those are what those type of seeds actually work. So that'd be
Where
nice.
can we get them?
It's a kind of sap the monster Himara produces. You'll have to ask Himara.
Ah, okay. Now, I believe for this is that we actually have to head to the very first type of dungeon level that we already just went and head on over to during our time of Chapter 2. And that is where we should probably be able to go and find out a Himara around out here.
Hang on. Ask a monster? That's nuts. How can we talk to a monster?
You must think of that yourselves.
Huh, so I guess we have to go and find a way of how we need to go and speak on over to a Himara for this. So maybe that's where that badge may probably have to come into play. Maybe that has something to do with some sort of like maybe some sort of like type of text dialogue for these type of guys. So to get to a Sundrop first, you need something that will enable to go and speak to Himara. Obtain that item is connected to Diorama development somehow. Work on your Diorama and then go and check on Jurak's future world. Well, we did something with Adel, right? And apparently I have to go and literally go and talk back over to her. But it seems like we're almost about to be getting closer and closer to the end of this episode here. So let's just go and kind of fast forward some things a little bit. And we'll probably just go and jump back to Adel one more time. And we'll go and see what she also has to go and literally say around out here. Okay. Yep, so here's the bridge that we do need. even though that this bridge is kind of useless at the moment. I don't even know why we actually do need that, but let's just go ahead and head back to Adel, and let's go and enter into the house, and let's see what we can go and do at this point, because all that she has is just literally selling fruit, right? Yeah, she doesn't really have like anything else for us here. Oh my god, there's that poison apple again. Yeah, let's not go and worry about ever eating that poison apple. But I think, you know what, I think we're just gonna go and basically end off this episode out here for today, guys. I think in the next episode, what I'm gonna go and try and plan out on doing is actually figuring out on where I can actually go and find this so-called type of badge that I do need, and also too, I may probably go and do the Hamara thing, probably like off recording, and actually just go and pick up the sun drop like off recording, and then just go and do the boss battle, I think right on after that, so that you guys can actually just go and see me just take care of the rainbow butterfly, and that'll be literally about it here within Dark Cloud 2. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are getting halfway, almost done around here at Sindain, but just another 50% more to go, and I think we should literally be hopefully be able to finish off with all this type of stuff that's going on. But I'll see you guys then, and of course, peace.